Hi everyone! So I really wanted to share with you guys a recipe that I have been enjoying very much lately. It is technically not a fully raw vegan recipe. In my eyes, it's raw vegan, but if you are someone who wants to get it down to the very T, you would definitely view this in your eyes as not fully raw, but it most definitely is very clean vegan. It's a very clean vegan recipe, and it's really good. So the recipe is cocoa oat bars with peanut butter and carob. Now I found this recipe out of this book that I've had for quite a long time, and this woman, this lady here who created this book, she has a lot of good recipes in here, but they are very high fat. But this one in particular is very delicious, and I have altered it to fit my preferences. So this is the picture that she has right here. So my bars are not going to look like that because I've altered the recipe to fit my preferences. The base, of course, is old-fashioned oats, okay, right there. And then for my fats, we have the coconut, shredded coconut. And then I have peanut butter. This is about the best dang peanut butter I have ever tasted in my life. This one by Wild Friends is so delicious. I have never tasted peanut butter so good like this one before. And then for the date paste, of course, we got medjool dates and we got cacao powder. I most definitely would love to use carob powder instead, but I have cacao powder on hand right now that I have to use up. And then, of course, vanilla bean powder. And then to top it off and drench the darn thing, oh, it's gonna be so tasty. We drench it in maple syrup. And yes, maple syrup does have nutrients in it. It certainly does. Maybe not a whole profile full of nutrients, but it does have some nutrients. And it has 4% calcium in one serving. Who knew? Who knew, right? So for the first step, we're going to measure out our oats. We need 1 cup of oats, or 80 grams. Then I'm going to put half a cup of coconut shreds in there. Then I'm going to put 1/3 cup, or 60 grams of the peanut butter in there. So now we're going to make the date paste, and you want to measure out 1 cup of medjool dates, or 150 grams worth, which comes to about 9 or 10 large medjool dates. 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla bean powder, and 1 tablespoon of cacao powder. 1/4 to a half a cup of coconut water, but we're making it into a paste, so you want to use less water. So I'm going to start off with 1/4 of a cup, and then I'm going to add more if I need it more liquidy, but I want it more of a paste. So I'm going to start off with 1/4 cup of coconut water. You guys know that a magic bullet blender would be a heck of a lot better than the Vitamix, but I mean the Vitamix works just fine, but I mean with such a small amount, having a large blender to blend something like that makes it a bit difficult, because now we got a chore scraping it all out of there. So definitely a magic bullet would be much better, but I don't have one, but the Vitamix works just fine. guys, so I just cut them into my little squares. Now you can cut them however you want. You can make them into larger bars if you want, but I like little mini squares. That's what Miss Stace likes. I am a small bite eater. I like things in smaller portions, and I can taste more of my food that way. I just like it that way. And now I'm going to take the maple syrup, okay, and I'm just going to drench it all over the place so it gets all in those crevices. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and I'm going to put it in there, have it in there for at least, or even in the freezer if you want, but I'm going to have it in the refrigerator at least for a couple hours, because then the maple syrup really seeps in, and then we'll do a tasty taste test. But of course, if you can't hold your little horses, if you can't hold your little booty, and you can't wait, you most certainly can dive right in right now. And you most certainly do not have to drench it in maple syrup if you don't want to. You can dunk it in maple syrup if you want. And if you don't want to do maple syrup and just have them just as is, that's totally fine too. It's all up to you guys, whatever your little heart desires, whatever floats your little boats there, okay? I just have found that with maple syrup, it has like took the flavor and the enjoyment of these bars to the next level. Alrighty guys, so it's time for the tasty taste test of these delicious bars, okay? Now I could not wait. I had to dive in right away. I made them the night before, but you can see how, of course, I licked and slurped up all the maple syrup as I was eating the other ones. But it's time for another go around because I want them. I want them now. So here they are. I'm a little bite-sized girl, like I said before. And the maple syrup has seeped in, and it's delicious. That is like a flavor burst. Flavor burst. Sweet yet creamy. It does not feel like a pit in your stomach at all. Very satisfying and satiating. Mighty good, guys. Mighty good. I don't put it in the freezer because I don't like things rock solid and super cold when I eat it. And again, I came from Alaska, so I'm staying away from all forms of frozen, freezing things, you know. But I just keep them in the fridge. Works perfectly. Okay, you guys, so always remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I will see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys. Now, the fun part is licking the spoon and licking the bowl. Who's with me, huh? Who's with Miss Stace on that? Okay, you guys, bowl and spoon is squeaky clean. Good. Everything is mixed together, so this is what it looks like. Yum, yum, yum. So got that peanut butter, chocolate, peanut buttery smell, aroma to it. Oh, absolutely.